Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 7 of Mega Man 10. And in this episode, we're going to continue on with the Robot Masters. Now, I know there's a lot of people that may be upset with the fact that I'm putting this on easy, but you know what? I'm doing this for the people who want to try to get into Mega Man, and this is the game to get into. But bear in mind, for one thing, there are stages, as I was trying to start saying in part 6, that were detriment to the 3 characters. In the next part, that would be Base having to deal with Stripe Man, but in this part, Proto Man's detriment is this stage here. Primarily because this was a Legacy Collection, Proto Man would be taking double damage. And if you don't know how to dodge, see those spiders, they would have just killed me just now. Oh, by the way, there's a Commando Bomb, or a place where a Commando Bomb can be used in order to get that one up. And I'm not going to use that. You want to know why? Because I have enough. And I'll be just fine. But if you have the armor option on Legacy Collection, Proto Man would be taking normal damage, Mega Man, and Base. Which is absolutely stupid, because you should have done that from the get-go, without an option. But I know someone will say, it's too broken, his shield's too broken. His shield only get rid of small pellets and certain projectiles. Well, Blade Man's projectiles, to say the least. But, yeah, those axe enemies are basically the detriment to Proto Man. Because if they don't knock him into the pit of spikes, because thankfully they have those red platforms there, you want to know what they will knock me into? The cliff. Oh, and this is also a detriment to Proto Man as well. You see, this boss right here, it throws platforms at you, and that one platform would have killed me right there had it not been for the armor option. Now, why am I using the armor option? Real simple, to get a move on. And because Proto Man can't take damage to save his life. I'm not doing that for Base. It's just Proto Man. And by the way, I know what you're thinking. If you're doing that for one, why aren't you doing it for the other? Because, here's the thing. Base has higher defense. It's just that his shot would easily take out this castle here. Proto Man and Mega Man are the ones that's going to have to use either Rush Coil, Rush Jet, Proto Coil, or Proto Jet in order to get up to this guy. Shoot him. Or rather, actually, Proto Coil. Because Proto Jet is trash. Well, not technically trash. You could still coast on it, but you can't really control it like Rush Jet. And there's our stage, Yashichi, for this playthrough. And well, we got rid of that boss, and thankfully we don't have to worry about that ever again. It's the one time you have to face him. Oh, but we got another platform section where we have to use those platforms to rock back and forth. If don't, those platforms will instantly go back to where they were. I would have just fell off the cliff right there if it wasn't for those platforms. It would have gone back. All the way back to the beginning, and you have to do it again. Oh, and notice that most of the areas is covered with red platforms. Not all of them. They're trying to give you some sort of challenge. Oh, and Proto Man can still shoot through walls. Don't forget about that. But yes, Commando Bomb definitely would work here. It's one of those stages where you can use the boss's weakness weapon in order for you to complete the stage. I'm not getting that E-Tank. No. And if anything, I would just take the on the red platforms and make sure that I actually be safe. Now, if this was normal or hard, if this was normal, I would go straight up and go to the boss. Hard, same thing. By the way, hard you get barely anything. So bear that in mind. Now for Blade Man. Here's the thing about Blade Man. You gotta use slash damage to him. Using the Commando Bomb itself is not gonna hurt. It's not gonna hurt him. It's only gonna do 1 point of damage. And it's really weird, to be honest with you. Wait, what the fuck just happened? You know what? I'm not even gonna ask. I did something stupid and I regret it. But, if anything, Proto Man's sword, ouch, that really hurts. And if I would have gotten hit in normal damage, I probably would have been dead by now. And I'm going to have to use an E-Take anyway. Oh yeah, and his collision damage hurts too. So let's go ahead and use an E-Take and use a weapons take, might as well, for the Commando Bomb to finish this off. Oh, and now that I stop and think about it, again, Base and Proto Man have to get a M-Tank, and I just neutered him because I got a 3-hit shot with the Commando Bomb. They're going to have to get an M-Tank primarily from the last stage of the game, or the second to last stage of the game, or the first stage. I don't remember. I think it's the first and the last, yes. No, the first stage of whatever. I'll think about that later. Right now, we've got Blade Man's Triple Blade, which is by far the best weapon in the game. Each blade counts as 1 hit. And they can go multi-directional. Well, actually, no, they can go 3 directions. And they're the weakness of Strike Man, the last Robot Master we have to deal with in the game. So, with that said, this is RMan985. I'll see you all in Part 8 of Mega Man 10, when we take care of the last Robot Master and deal with this virus.